All right. Well, happy Monday. Happy Monday morning. Not morning. It's technically afternoon. Hangover, Vikings, 4-0. Kick the hell out of the Packers.
Hell yeah,
Ah!
we did. Vikings are one of the few remaining undefeated teams in the entire league. Top the NFC North, top of the world. Really, these
Top
Vikings
of
4-0,
everything.
destroying the Packers. Yeah, just fantastic. It's a fantastic Monday.
It's a fantastic Monday. Every Monday so far this season has been fantastic. We got Davey in the house. Viking Funeral is going to a physical therapy. I bet he just reeks of
Yeah,
alcohol after yesterday. Well deserved.
no doubt.
Ben Hoy in the house. Chris Olson in the house. Ashley, Tim Voss. What's going on?
What's going
Let's
on?
talk some damn Vikings.
We're undefeated. That's what's going on. That is what's going on. Yeah. So let's. Did we just start with the big elephant in the room, the comeback?
Yeah,
We talk about that first.
Let's give her a minute. But yes, we'll definitely be talking about that. Mason M in the house. Modern eye voice. Luminous grin. Look at all these members. Like everybody here is a member. Thank you.
Yeah, except for me and you.
Thank you so much.
We definitely appreciate it. Hit the like button if you guys feel up to it. That'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, I think who says it? Somebody says wipe your feet when you come in and hit that like button. Is it Micro Mike? I don't know. I think I'm making up.
Good.
Norse Birdman. Great name. He is a birdman. He's got a bird.
Apparently, he's got the proof. He kind of looks like that hawk he's holding there a little bit.
Refs took away points. It's wonderful. What? Who are the undefeated teams still? Just the Chiefs?
Chiefs and the Seahawks. Seahawks play the Lions tonight, so we'll see.
Seahawks Lions. That'll be a dandy of a game.
I think they call that game a humdinger. A humdinger of a game.
That's gonna be a humdinger.
A real humdinger.
Go Seahawks. Go Seahawks, baby. Dilton Vincent says breaking news: Rashawn Gary sucks.
Sean Gary sucks. Just to remind you guys, Aaron Jones went to Lambeau, ran for 93 yards. He caught 4 passes for 46. Hell,
it's the most random thing ever. Where did that come from?
Just talking. Just remind everybody what Aaron Jones did at his home turf, ex-home turf.
Bob Dungy did not have a catch. I don't think he had a target. I don't know if he was on the field.
I don't think he was on the field. We only had one rookie who did anything as well, and that was our kicker.
He didn't just do something. He dominated.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's always awesome.
All right, let's do it. Let's talk some damn Vikings. Let's hop just balls deep into this thing.
Let's do it. Let's hop right into it. Again, the Vikings up 28-zip, and then the Jalen Naylor, again, was it a muff? Was it just a complete debacle of an attempt to catch the ball in the sun? Led to the Packers getting 7 before the half, and then Vikings with a pretty poor fourth quarter, but they do hang on and win, which is the important thing. I guess the question is here, level of concern that they allowed the Packers to get back in this game. Anybody concerned about it? Is there any tells here in the defense, tells in the offense? We only put up 3 points the entire second half. Anybody stressing out about the second half in this game?
Yeah, I mean, we got to give some love to the first half. I mean, we can't just go right to the bad. I mean, we dominated 28 points in the first half. Are you kidding me? Should have been 28-0. I mean, Vikings killed it. It was definitely two tails, two games, two halves, but it doesn't matter because we won. But we kicked the shit out of them.
We did.
That was one of the biggest ass kickings I've ever seen in the first half.
It was. And you look at what Sam Darnold was able to do, the accuracy. Like, I can't quit watching that throw he made to Justin Jefferson, where he just it was like throwing a dart at the bullseye, just right there, right behind the defender. It was so beautiful. Absolutely. I mean, that thing needs to be talked about, and it is getting some love, but I feel like it should be talked about even more. Jordan Addison's 2 touchdowns, having him back, what a boost to the offense. That run he had was fantastic. And Justin Jefferson, of course, being Justin Jefferson. So, as far as the second half goes, I mean, the team definitely took their foot off the gas on both sides of the ball. Defensively, just don't let them score quickly. But even in that prevent, the Packers had no problem scoring very, very quickly, too damn quickly, if you ask me. And then offensively, that's where, I don't know, there's a couple 4th and 1s. They decided to punt instead of going for it. And from the play calling, it was just kind of to milk the clock. So I don't know. I'm not concerned about it. I don't like that it happened. Yeah, I don't like that it happened. like I'd like to just do what we did to the Texans and just, pour it on the whole entire game, especially when it's the Packers. I didn't like to see it. I'm not worried about it, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, I got zero concern. That's not our defense. That's not the game we play. I'm assuming they probably learned a very harsh lesson. Zero concern on offense, zero concern on defense. We beat the Packers. That's what it comes down to. I mean, Sam Darnold, going back to him, he leads the league in touchdowns, 11 touchdown passes. He's got 3 more than the next guy up. I mean, not that this is, I mean, maybe it stays on pace. He's on pace to have 47 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. Man, if Sam Darnold had 47 freaking touchdowns.
That's why he is, lead MVP talk right now. Sam freaking Darnold. Who put any bets on that for the season started?
Me.
Did you?
No, I'm an idiot. I'm a moron.
Looking pretty good right now.
But the second half, I mean, you can say like the refs had some bad calls, whatever. I mean, that's all true, but like it all comes down to the Vikings defense just like basically rushing 3, dropping everybody back. I mean, there were some times they brought the house a little bit, but it was night and day. Jordan Love, I mean, you give any quarterback that much time, they're going to pick us apart. I felt bad for the secondary. I mean, Jesus, no pressure. And that's not our defense. So, again, that's why I'm not concerned at all.
Yeah, no, I'm not either. I just, again, you just like to see him just continue to throw dirt on the grave once you got him buried. But, again, they let up and, they got a little cute. And maybe execution wasn't where it needed to be, even in the prevent defense. But, again, we won. We're 4-0. Beat the Packers at Lambeau. Second straight year. Hell yes.
One thing that is kind of little icing on the cake for me is, as a Packer fan, they went through the ringer yesterday. I mean, first off, they're getting their asses reamed in the first half, and they're just sad, depressed. God, we're getting our asses kicked. So they're already down. Second half comes around. We give them a little bit of false hope. All of a sudden, they're in this thing. They're very close to beating us. So they get all riled up again. They're back in it. Yeah. And we end up beating them again on an onside kick right at the end. And then another lull. It's like if we were just kicked their ass like 45-10, they would just known it was over the whole time. So we got to toy with their emotions. And it's even better for me. I love it. As a Vikings fan watching that, I've been crushed. Like, damn it. Don't even make a comeback.
You're one sadistic son of a bitch.
I'm just saying, I like the fact that they had a rough day. It was not good. It was not good.
How about those fans that left when they were like pulled within like, I know there's still like a 2-score game. They all just left. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you leaving?
They didn't care. They got lawn to mow. They got leaves to rake. They were out of there. Yeah, that was weird. Packers fans, I don't think they're really known for that. I mean, they hang around. They get shit-faced. They stick around to the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, why you should just left in the first half then? Because it was over then.
Yeah, they wanted to have a couple more beers. Next Gen Stats has the Vikings at 89% to make the playoffs.
That's pretty good.
How do you like them apples?
I love those apples. I'd make applesauce out of that. I'd maybe make an apple crisp. I'd eat the apples whole. That sounds awesome. Yes. And you look at coming up this week, the Jets in London. I mean, no worries on that one. We'll get more in that later in the week, but
well, and not to get overly ahead of ourselves, but after the Jets, we have the bye, and we have the Lions and Rams. That's not going to be a cakewalk by any means, but then it's Colts, Jags, Titans. We're going to be in a stretch where it should be fairly easy. But the next, God, even looking back at the last 3 games, and then you put the Lions and Rams coming up, what an insane schedule. And
the Rams just lost to the Bears, so.
Yeah, Rams are. I can't figure out the Rams.
They're a little. I don't know.
Well, let's go to one of the bigger talkers. Let's go to that 4th and 1 call. 4th and 1. It seems like a lot of the comments on the videos were just people were not happy with that. Did not like it. It's easy to say that after the fact that they didn't get the first down. But 4th and 1 call. How are we feeling about it today?
4th and 1, that's a Jalen Naylor little end around you're talking about there?
Yeah, I mean, basically go for the field goal and make them score 2 touchdowns, or go for the kill and it'd be over.
Yeah.
Rams aren't good.
The first thing we can't go back and say kick the field goal because we were both 100% on board to go for it. That was never an issue. We were, our thought was what's 12 points compared to 9. Apparently we were wrong. It would have made more sense to probably kick it. Again, I thought the spot came in really quick on that. Like, I thought it was a bad spot. I like to look, and they didn't really show us much of a replay. It did look like Jay and Naylor kind of slipped and fell. I rather just would have had to backhandle it because they're used to, making that contact and driving their legs and fighting for the extra yardage. But, or give it to, Jordan Addison did it in the first half, or Justin Jefferson. But you get to Jalen Naylor. Again, I don't hate it at the time. I mean, I was all for it. I maybe would have, looking back at it, maybe had someone else carry the football.
They got a little cute. I like the call. I'm all for it. We can't sit and say, like, go for the kill and then have them not go for the kill. Like, that would have been the ball game. I don't think it was to get Aaron Jones in the end zone. As much as we wanted to get him in there, they were just going to end the game after that. So is what it is. I mean, the shitty part goes back to the fact that they just stormed down there and scored a touchdown in like 2 minutes. I don't remember what it was, but
it was like 3 plays. It was like 42
insanely
seconds.
Easy, which made the decision look stupid. But it doesn't matter. We got the win. If that comes down to it again, I want them to go for it again. Like you said, don't give it to Jalen Naylor. Yeah. Give it to somebody else. I mean, anything other than that.
Wasn't the third and one as well? Like, I mean, do we not sneak with Sam Darnold? Is there some reason why they're just calling a sneak? I mean, I don't.
Well, I don't know. We haven't seen a sneak with Sam Darnold yet, and that brings up another. I mean, Sam Darnold's been getting his ass kicked. I'm a little concerned if he's going to be able to hold up for the whole season. I mean, we're seeing a quarterback make plays with his legs, something we're not used to, and man, we've gotten lucky.
Yeah, he's basically the ginger Michael Vick is what he is. Escaping yesterday. What did he run for? 12 yards yesterday.
I don't know if there's anything.
15 yards. He had 15 yards rushing on 7 carries. But yeah, he's eluding pressure. He's running. He's picking up some yards on the ground when he needs to. You don't want to see him taking these hits, but again, he's tough as hell. Gets back up. A little bit of Kirk Cousins in him that way.
Yeah, he is tough as hell, but it's just the drop off. If Sam Darnold misses time, we're just screwed, and I think everybody knows that. I think Vikings know that. So.
Yeah, you're going to have to play a game where you're not letting Nick Mullins do much. You're going to run the football a lot, and you're going to play good defense. That's what you're going to hope to win if that situation were to come into fruition.
Nick Mullins is not good.
It's fun, though.
Very fun. I'm over that. No, he was fun. He ain't fun anymore. He'll be fun when he wins a damn game. Just like the Vikings did yesterday to go 4-0. Packers 2-2. Bears 2-2. Lions could be 2-2 tonight, which would be insane. 4 games in to have a 2-game lead. Go Seahawks. Go Seahawks. Go Seahawks.
Is that their theme song?
I don't know if they have one.
I don't think it's going to catch on. Man. I don't think it's going to catch on.
Aaron Jones, going back to him. The Vikings need to sign him after the season. Just so we can go back to Lambeau. He needs to score in Lambeau. Or we need to play the Packers in the playoff. It wouldn't be at Lambeau. We need to sign him next year. He's got to score. Because he was even taking selfies after the game. He did the Lambeau leap anyways. It's like, man, that's actually kind of sad. You should be doing that. Yeah. You got to score.
He wanted, but he also did you see how everybody, every staff member of the Packers come and give him a big hug. I mean, the guy's definitely loved. He's a great human.
Oh, yeah, fans treated him very nice.
Yeah. So that was good.
Oh. That was fine.
It was fine. It was
almost wish they would have been rude to him just to really fire him up.
He was definitely fired up. He had a great game. So you can't take away anything there. Other than that, I mean, again, just some guys maybe who didn't get enough love yesterday. I think in the post game, Cam Bynum, I thought had a really good game yesterday. I don't think we talked about him enough. Cam Bynum, I felt was everywhere. He had 2 pass breakups.
Josh Metellus,
yeah, he was good as well.
Once again, Van Ginkel. Harrison Phillips, we never give that guy love. He deserves all of it. I mean, the dude was playing his nuts off. He's played his nuts off all season. So Harrison Phillips, just a guy, unsung hero.
Yeah, Shaq Griffin too. I know he got a game ball. He had a hell of a game. Jonathan Bullard made some plays. So again, it's nice to see different people step up in this defense every single week. And it's also nice to see we're 4-0. We've had 2 games now. We're far from perfect. And you're still finding ways to win the game. So you love that about this team too.
Jordan Addison, what a return. Just think when we get TJ Hawkinson into the mix. Dalton Reisner, I don't know if that dude's still alive or when he's supposed to come back. They'll give him another option on the offensive line. Health is key for me. I mean, with this team, it's like we can't have any injuries.
Yeah, and Addison looked great. Again, that run was something else. The catches were beautiful. Just having him out there was so huge for this offense. I can't even imagine, like you mentioned, with TJ Hawkinson coming back. I mean, this thing's going to be damn near unstoppable. I mean, it's fun to think about. It makes you smile.
We are unstoppable because we're 4-0, and it's fantastic. And now next Sunday, bright and early, over to London, which we'll be talking about all week. We're going to have Richie come on the show, the big Jets media man.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Grenard playing like a beast. Yeah, what I saw a stat with his pressures. I don't know. It's whatever it was projected to be was an insane number.
The dude's he's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
We need to do a video on all the players we sign and like give them a grade and just do it because there is not a guy that we brought in that isn't doing something. Grazier Hill.
Yeah.
Grazier Hill is even stepping in. I want that dude starting. I want him and Cashman out there starting. Why wouldn't you?
Wow.
There is no argument not to play him. What is the argument? We love Ivan Pace. If you take your heart out of it, am I a moron? It makes too much sense.
I mean, he's getting the interceptions. Pace is making a lot of plays too. I'd love to see Pace get an interception here or there, but as far as everything else, I think they're pretty on level ground.
I don't think so.
Grazier Hill's got a couple interceptions on him.
Grazier Hill, well, he's in the right place at the right time. He's making plays, and you're seeing him running around the place. Ivan Pace, I'm sorry. I mean, I know there's been a couple plays. He's just been non-existent. I don't ever see.
Yeah, when you go back and you watch it, like you see him shed those blocks, and he gets through two guys. It's pretty damn impressive. So I think Ivan Pace
can get through two guys. You still ain't making a play.
Can you get through two guys?
No, I tried. 1.5. I'm just saying. We love Ivan Pace. We love the fact that he's an like he's always going to have that aura of just the underdog awesomeness. I don't want him benched by any means, but like Grazier Hill needs to be on the field more.
Mike Florence says 28-0 to 31-29 is not acceptable, and that's something the team's going to work on. I mean, KOC addressed that. He put blame on himself right away. Again, this team, when you get up big and early, it's always there's some concern that the comeback's going to happen and you take the foot off the gas and you play loose, and Vikings did that yesterday.
Jalen Naylor's fault.
It's always one play that starts everything, and it was Jalen Naylor. Again, if you can't see the football, run the hell out of the way. Don't try to catch it, especially like this. When have you ever seen a punt returner jump back and do like an Odell Beckham catch to get punt?
Yeah, you know what? Let's move on from Jalen. I don't want to talk about the Jalen Naylor play anymore. I don't want to ever talk about it again, to be honest.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Bad. One more thing I want to talk about is just Will Reichard is not getting any love at all. I mean, look at what we got to watch firsthand of that Packers kicker yesterday. Mm-hmm. Like, that's a whole different ballgame if he's making those kicks. Like, there's just zero stress. The man is out there doing exactly what he has to do. Very important field goal at the end that he ends up drilling just right down the gut. It's so nice. It's so nice to have him.
You don't even need to watch it anymore because you know it's going to go through every time. So, again, he's perfect. He's been perfect through the first 4 games. We're 4-0. Even Ryan Wright. I thought Ryan Wright had a good game yesterday as well.
Yeah, it was a bad last punt. Bad last punt. Good game.
Yeah, that last punt was
put 3.
Horrible.
Put 3 inside the 20. And really, there could have been a couple that pretty much around the 1-yard line. But overall, Vikings 4-0, Packers 2-2, winning in Lambeau, which is just lovely. But we're moving on to the Jets.
Yeah. Again, London is always, to me, it's always kind of a neutralizer. Playing on that field, playing early, having this weird week in a foreign country. You just never know how the game's going to be. Usually it's not overly exciting. Those games kind of seem to be meat grinder type of games.
We're going to kick the shit out of them.
Oh, yeah, and I agree. The Vikings are a far better team than the Jets. You just wonder if this kind of levels the playing field a little bit playing over there in London.
No, they're bad. They just lost to the Broncos, the Bo Nix-led Broncos. They couldn't even score 10 points.
Yeah, and after they beat the Patriots, and they're like, oh, this is the best team in the AFC East. That was the talk on NFL Network the next morning. Like, are you kidding me? Ridiculous. Yeah. Absolutely ridiculous.
Well, the Vikings could possibly be the best team in the NFL right now. We're humdinger. Chiefs, they're up there. Looks like they're losing Rice for the season, right? I think he's out for the year.
Yep.
That hurts. But Vikings, we're getting guys back coming weeks. Jets on Sunday. Any parting thoughts?
No. I mean, did the comeback suck? Yeah, it did. But the Vikings won. They're 4-0. dominated, beautiful first half, offense rolling, defense making plays. Again, we beat the Packers at Lambeau 4-0. This is a fantastic start. No one saw this coming.
4-0. It's a great day to be a Vikings fan. A horrible day to be a Packers fan, just like most other days of the year. It's can't ask for anything else. We continue to shock the world. Appreciate everybody hopping on and a nice little Monday hangover chat. Love
Hell
these.
yeah. What a chat we just had. Again, thanks for hopping on. Thank you for everybody who's a member who's here watching. And remember this, Crystal Pepsi was released nationwide on December 14th, 1992.